Hello everyone, I'm still here in Taipei. I'm on my second week here and the weather is a little bit over 10 degrees. So yeah, obviously you can see that it's a bit cold here. So since it's Wednesday today, I want to do a very quick episode for you. And since I've been doing a lot of vlogging in these past few days for the project that I'm working on here, a lot of people are asking me what sort of gears do I have when I do my vlogging. So I'm just gonna show you the 3 essential tools that I have on my pocket or on my bag. Basically, I'm traveling less than a kilo with the gears that I'm using. If you have watched all my previous vlogs, I'm gonna show you right now the gears that I'm using, and of course, for me to show that camera, I need to use a secondary camera. That's why I'm using my iPhone right now. So if you notice a bit of a drop in the quality, it's because it's filmed on an iPhone. First thing I want to show you is this thing here. This is popularly known as a selfie stick for people who love to take photos when they go different places. But what I like about this is it can extend to something that's a stall, can adjust the height. For example, this is how high I have it when I do my vlogging, when I'm walking and when I'm mobile. But if there are times that I want to just film myself, it has this like a tripod leg where it goes up as high as a normal tripod. So this is where I put my camera when I'm filming, and I have this very essential, I don't know what you call this, but this is where I screw, here, this is where I screw the rig, and I put this on top of my tripod, my selfie stick, so that I can freely move the camera. I can bend it, whatever way I like. Okay, next is, of course, if you notice the videos on my vlogs are clear, it's because I'm using this thing. It's called this is the Zoom F1. I don't know if you can see it clearly. So yeah, this is the Zoom F1. So I just clip this on my belt, and I clip the mic on it this way. Yeah. So this is the lav mic. So everywhere I go, I just clip it on my belt, and I just started talking, and enjoying my vlog and telling stories. What I like about this is, unlike any pocket recorder, you can set this to protect mode, because when you're vlogging, you're always moving. There's a tendency that you might press the record accidentally and would stop recording, but this has a secure protect mode. Okay, lastly, the third on my bag is this. Okay, this is the most important thing for me. This is like smaller than a GoPro. This is called the Osmo Pocket, right? Or Osmo Mobile or Osmo Pocket, I don't know. But what I like about this is this serves as a camera that has its own gimbal. So you would notice I have this. This is where the lens is. So when I turn this on, so you would see that the gimbal would try to fix itself like that. So every time I move my camera, or when it's attached to my tripod, I don't have to worry about the movement, the extra movement, because it has its own stabilizer, a 3-axis stabilizer. Okay, but the problem with this, or the challenge, is that you only have this small monitor here. So if you're filming, if you're trying to flip the camera on the other side, and let's say it's facing this way, and I want to flip the camera facing me, I won't be able to monitor my screen. So you need this. Okay, this is like a wireless transmitter or Bluetooth transmitter. So if you attach your Osmo Pocket here, okay, it even has its own screw at the bottom, so you can screw it there like on your tripod. But take note, The problem with this is a bit loose, so there's a tendency that while you're moving and filming, it happened to me, this camera would drop, and when it drops, you won't know the damage that will give you. So you need this rig, right? So this is a rig. I think you can buy this separately for less than 50 bucks on the stores. So what you do is you put your Osmo Pocket on this rig there, and this is the part where you screw it on your tripod. So whatever movement you're doing, you can imagine it's securely locked through this rig. So that's basically what I bring with me every time I do my vlogging. Even if I'm just vlogging in my home office, I would just practically set this up on that small tripod that I showed you. Of course, when I'm doing it indoor in my home studio, I need light setup. But generally, when you do vlogging outside, you have enough light source. So it's like, it depends on how far you can extend it, but it really gives you that amazing movement, amazing video quality. But the most important thing is I mentioned this in my previous episodes, the most important thing is that you invest on an audio gear. Okay? In this case, this is bought this I think 4 years ago when it launched. This is a big brother, which is the Zoom H6. Yeah, Zoom H6, which I use on corporate video projects. But you can find something cheaper. The idea is don't depend on the audio that's being captured by this, because if you're this close, the audio is good, but if you're extending it using a tripod or a selfie stick, the voice, the audio tends to decrease. So yeah, that's the very short episode that I have for you right now. I hope some of you with questions, I was able to answer your questions on what happens behind the scenes when I do all my vlogging, and I hope it inspires you, to invest in the proper gear. Although you can really do it on an iPhone like what I'm doing right now, but my problem with smartphones is also about the movement and the range of the images, the visuals, the videos. And when I tend to pan, or when I tend to move from left to right, up, down, there's a tendency that there's sort of a lag and a delay on the footage that I'm capturing. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from this short episode. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and share this to your friends who would benefit from this video, and I hope to see you on my next video.